Viewer discretion is advised. Locked and loaded. Mac 1014. Rhino 200 TS. 1022. Chris Vector 10mm. Saber AR-10. Beretta 22 Cheetah.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy SOSA,
Your boy Waddy.
and this is our 2024 gun collection that we've gotten so far. This is not everything that we've acquired over the year, but we gave it a chance, so we're gonna do 5 versus 5. If you guys decide whoever wins the match, you guys gotta leave the comments in the strike. I'm Team Red, this is Team Black, so we're gonna try that out. So we've picked out pretty much our 5 top guns. It could be a rifle, could be a pistol, and we're pretty much gonna do a challenge. So it's 5 out of 5. Whoever wins the 5 out of 5 wins the challenge. Okay, good.
All right, so first we have the Beretta Ultima 300. Semi-automatic shotgun running a Swamp Fox optic on it. I believe it holds what, 5 in one of the chambers,
Yeah.
6. And this is my first.
I mean, you know, that's all automatically. That's 100%. You know, you get what you pay for. And since he has the Beretta, I went in a little more budget-friendly route, and I got the Mac 1014. Okay, check it. Yeah, it is clear. What can I say? But like everybody has said, this is a Benelli M4 clone, almost the same thing. It runs like a top. I took this out, maybe went 100, maybe 200 rounds already, and it hasn't gimped on me yet. It hasn't locked up on me. I know they said that you got to run a couple of rounds before it starts functioning right, but straight out the door, it functioned, no hiccup. It's exactly as it is. That's how it came. The only thing I actually put on this was this little red dot CV Life, and it's been running like a top. I put bird shot, slug, magnum, any shot you want to do, except for the short slug. I haven't tried that yet, but it works. And for the price, can't beat it. I can't tell you how much the price was, but listen, for the price, for what you're gonna pay, you know, if you guys are a little budget friendly, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with this, and yeah. So this is my top pick for the first shotgun. And now Alex has, I think, you want to do pistol or you want to do rifle
I'll
next?
do pistol. Next up, M&P Comp. What can I say? This thing is phenomenal. Simple upgrades. I have Timney trigger, Swamp Fox, big window optic, running a 15-pound spring replacement. And besides that, that's all. No issues. Just broke it in. Haven't really ran it yet. Hope to do some competition shooting or whatever. And this is gonna be my primary choice of arms.
And looking into that pistol right there puts all my somewhat semi pistols to shame. You know, like I said, if we didn't bring everything out, we actually brought the stuff that we wanted to show everybody that is actually budget friendly, and some stuff is actually hard to get. But that right there it feels like butter, even though you're not even shooting it. So I can't wait till we do a video on that, and that's gonna be awesome. So I'm more of a rifle type of person or a carbine type of person. Pistols, I don't do much with. But one thing that I will like is gonna be this little bad boy right here. This is the CZ Evo 3, the S1. Now I know everybody's, oh, it's just another 9mm. Listen, I'm the type of person which Alex will tell you I don't like CZ that much. But here, they got this right. They got this right, and I'm telling you, check it. It works. I'm serious. You got a nice little 30 round mag. Just changed a little bit of the butt plate that didn't come with it and the stock. I haven't put nothing else on it, but listen, it's great. I've ran maybe 200-300 rounds through it. It hasn't given me a hiccup yet. It's one of those guns that you really want to have. I think a lot of people use it as a bag gun now.
Yeah.
And
Trunk gun.
Oh, the trunk gun, yeah, exactly. And what can I say? It's a 9mm, almost a little submachine gun that if you need to put some rounds down range, this is one of those things that I could say honestly, it's worth it. It has a nice little red dot sight mark on it. I have that's pretty much it. And then the Magpul grip, of course, and also the SB tactical brace. And what can I say? It's a good investment. I actually got this at a pawn shop, and for what? For the money that I spent, I think they were actually a one-time going for almost $1,000.
Little over 1,000.
Little over 1,000, and they were almost impossible to get. That day, I actually saw it, and I said, hey, you know what? I want it, and this is something I always wanted, and it's worth the price. So if you guys ever see one, ever see it, hey, if you got to get it, go get it. But this is something very nice. The ammo is not expensive. No. You can have fun with it, train somebody with it. I mean, it speaks for itself. So I'm gonna let Alex go his top 3.
So next.
Oh man, he had to bring this one
iconic SMGs ever on the market. This is the Mac 5 MP5 clone. I don't know what to say about this thing. This thing is phenomenal. I've shot every variant clone, and hands down, this one is absolutely my favorite. Don't tell nobody I put a trigger in this one, so it shoots a little better than normal. You know, as far as that, no hiccups at all. I'm running SB Tacticals brace. I'm running the UTG four-end. The 3-lug comp. Hollow Sun optic. Beautiful, beautiful. I believe I put about 300 rounds through it. I ran some competition drills, which is on one of our shorts, and phenomenal. I also have a Scorpion, and as you see, the Scorpion is not in this video. So go ahead. So what's your next one?
Listen, just to touch on this by itself, it's a dream. This is nothing against the CZ or any other little 9mm, but if you able to have this or trick it out the way this man does it, listen, it's like a dream. It's like butter. It's like everything in a bag of chips. This is what it is. I've shot this multiple times, and it feels like you're shooting out 22. It balanced everything. It's amazing, and for what he paid for it, of course, you know, it does not come like this when you first buy it. So don't think that, oh yeah, it's gonna go like this. No, it does not come like this. But for what you have to put in for it, I believe it's 100% worth it.
Oh, definitely.
100% worth it. Trigger, brace, everything, even the sight. I believe it's 100% worth it, and you guys cannot go wrong with that. So speaking about that, not going wrong, put that back down. So my third pick, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, maybe it's the nice little white one. I'm like, hey, yes, it is. It's the Chris Vector, of course. It is empty. Okay, Chris Vector. And everybody says, oh, it's a Chris Vector. Yes, it's Chris Vector. Yes, and it is a little bit in the high price, but this is Chris Vector in 10 mil. I believe my brother Watson has it in 9 mil. It shoots great, but I've heard that if you want to experience it and a little bit more kick and a little bit more oomph, and especially that blowback power mechanism that it has, get it in 10 mil or 45. Yeah, the little round's a little bit more expensive, but it feels great. He actually showed me his 9 mil, and that's the reason why I wanted to get it. The complicity, how easy it is, it's a dream. You got the little folding adapter with it, super small, put inside a backpack. You can't beat it. You know, you go back again, full ready to go. You know, they also sell the ones with the I think the long barrel that looks like a
the Fox suppressor.
make-believe Fox suppressor or make-believe suppressor, but it's just a really long barrel. I believe this is cheaper than that, and I'm glad I went with this for the 10 mil price. You know, it does come with a 30 round box mag, and it's great. I like it. Would I take it out? I do, but of course that's UZ. It is white, and here in Florida we have a lot of dirty sand and mud and all that good stuff that Mother Nature gives us. And it gets dirty real fast, like nasty fast. And so I really try not to get it. Now, the only reason why I got it in white, and my brother Alex will let you know, is because they ran out of black. That's the only reason why.
Plus the paint scheme.
Yeah, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, guys. There's going to be a nice little upgrade to this pretty soon. I want to say thank you to Tactical Life that always helps us out with a lot of their help out. It's not they don't sponsor us or anything like that, but they always help us out with upgrading some parts for our guns, and that's pretty much it. But there is a nice little paint job coming for this bad boy soon, because you know if it snowed in Florida, it would have been all right. But since it doesn't snow in Florida and it just rains a lot, that's why we're gonna change this bad boy a little bit. But it has a Vortex red dot on it. The spark, and for what it's great. Another 10 mil. I believe the max we usually buy them for maybe $5, and we get them at a pawn shop again. You guys never know what you can find at a pawn shop, and this right here was found in the pawn shop. So, well, I believe what the saying is, one man's garbage is another man's treasure, and I found some good treasure with this one. So with that, I'm gonna let Alex go for the next one. So, Chris Vector, 10 mil. Would you buy it? I say go for it.
So next, I have the PSA
Oh, he had to bring this up.
Saber. Why not?
I mean,
You got to reach out and touch somebody. What's the best way to do it?
yeah, I understand.
So this is the SR25 clone that PSA makes in 6.5 Creedmoor, 20-inch barrel. Phenomenal trigger. Safe, of course.
It is safe, yeah.
Running the SIG. What optic is this again? The SIG Tango. That's the SIG Tango. Probably put 10, 15 rounds through it. Haven't really done much with it yet.
It's still brand new.
We're trying to do a range day where we're going to Immokalee or somewhere to shoot 500 yards and see how it could perform. Mm-hmm. Besides that, nothing more really I can say. This thing is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I've been shooting that is amazing. Hardly recoil, hardly any kickback, no blowback. It's just amazing. And PSA actually did their work on that. And of course, you know, Alex also put his time and his little love and his touching touch, because when this man has garbage in his hands, he makes it look like treasure.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point, guys. This is the whole point pretty much of Life and Guns, is just, you know, to go find something that people don't look at it. I love collecting surplus. I love collecting anything that's old, anything that still works. But that's the whole reason about Life and Guns. We just collect stuff that we know it's going to work. Now, if it doesn't work, we don't collect it, unfortunately. But, you know, that's how it goes. Now, I hear everybody already, oh, my God, I know it's that little one. Before you guys say anything, this is my little
Plinker.
My little plinker. It's the RIA TM22, and I got this on PSA. I believe they were giving a little. They were actually putting this on special, and I believe it was maybe $2.99, maybe a little bit less than that. I'm not sure the price, but what can I say? It's a good little plinker. It's amazing for just. There's a lot of other 22. Ruger 1022. There's I believe a Marlin 1022. There's a whole bunch, but listen, this right here, it brings I believe a 20 round magazine first, and they even have, or I'm not mistaken, maybe a 10 or 20, but I believe this is 10. But they actually have a 30 round mag. A 30 round mag with this little bad boy, it's amazing. I have a Crimson Trace red dot sight on it. I haven't changed anything else. It's exactly how it is, how it came from the supplier. It has a threaded barrel. I've not put no suppressor on it. I believe it's a 22. You really don't need a suppressor, but hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
It's basic hard stock. You can adjust it, but it's perfect. Watson has done his job on it, and all we've pretty much done is put a red dot on it. And listen, it runs like a top. We've put maybe 300-400 rounds through it, and not yet have gotten any hiccups. I mean, for the price, and especially, the holidays coming up, if you want to get somebody, I don't know if they're available now, but when I first got it a couple of months ago, and when it came, I can't stop shooting it. And I got a lot of 22s, but this one right here, it's a collector. It's very nice, very affordable. You're not gonna spend $600-700 for it. No, it's something that's affordable. I believe the magazines run maybe $15 or not, but it's something that you can find. It's fun, and you could go shoot and have fun with somebody, train somebody. Get the nice feel of it. Very nice grip handle. And what can I say? Once it's ready, that's all you're looking at. Great little 22. It works, and it works perfectly. And that's where I come in. Hey, budget friendly. This is right here so far number one, budget friendly. I'll let Alex go with his fifth and final piece.
All right, so last and not least, the Chiappa Rhino 200 DS. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this revolver actually has a very low bore access. And, I mean, what can you say? This is a 357 Magnum, and it's like shooting a 22. It has a gas port that comes out the bottom, so you make sure when you're holding it, you don't burn yourself.
It's a little weird, but
it's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a new thing, but you got to get used to. But it like Alex was saying,
man, this thing is money.
She rocks.
And I don't like revolvers. I hate revolvers. And this is the only revolver that I actually say I'll carry and I'll use for battle. This thing is amazing. As far as upgrades, there's really no upgrades that you can really do with it. I ordered a trigger job, never showed up, but doesn't really need it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really need it at all. So
yeah, no, it's a nice one. It's a nice revolver, man. But at the same time, I've got plenty of other revolvers. Of course, it didn't make the top five. But that's super nice. It is a little weird, me having old revolver reactions, Smith & Wesson, even from I believe Ruger has the same ones. It's different, but the Rhino, it's built tough. It's built like a tank, and if you wanna try that out, it's actually really good. Now for my final and last one, I did get it at the pawn shop. And the reason why I got it, because I was looking in the neighborhood for a 22. No, not the rifle, but a pistol. And I actually was going to get a Taurus 22, I believe. I forgot what the name's called. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, well, it's a 22. I'm going to get it. It's a semi-automatic. Let's go get it. But as soon as I went to go purchase it, something caught my eye. And it was this little bad boy right here. Yes, Kenny is the little... cry you, see you later. And what can I say? It is amazing. It is a little 22. Okay. It's Beretta, a Bobcat 22. And what can I say? It's a 22. Really long pull trigger. See, you guys see it. It holds, I believe, maybe 8 or 9 rounds in it. You can't fill it all the way to the top because it won't cycle or it won't close in the handle. But the best part about it is if you don't want to shoot it, and it comes up, the little round ejects, put it back again, rack it again, she's ready to go. Of course, still single actual Beretta, but what can I say? she's great. I believe it was less than $200 or $300.
Not
Maybe a
my
little
cup of tea.
maybe a little bit less than that, but it is one of. I've been trying to collect the Bobcat collection. I do have a 25 auto. This is the 22, and I do have a 380 coming in now. I am a Beretta fan. There's only one type of brand I don't like, but you know it's okay. We'll discuss that later on. We'll discuss that later on, guys. But for the price, I believe if you want to carry something or you want your wife or your girlfriend, hey man, some guys carry 22 too. It's okay, man. We don't judge. But it's great, cheap, it's reliable,
And it works.
and it works. That's the best thing we actually say about it. Everything that we have here, guys, it works. And of course, always practice with it.
Oh, of course. You know, the first thing you always got to do is train. I believe in anything you carry, anything you have in your person, everything you have in your arsenal, you train with it to be as proficient as possible, but also gun safety. We preach that. Gun safety is our biggest thing. You know, there's a lot of accidents that happen, you know, in the United States and other countries with people misusing guns, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube about it. And, you know, we try to practice safe handling, but not just that, training. Gotta train. That's the most important thing, is to train. What you think about that?
I believe 110% that, and yeah, we've actually known people that have gotten hurt. I myself am a candidate. We were at the range one time, and I believe somebody was shooting next to us with
A
Draco, and they wanted to be Instagram famous, YouTube famous, and they started going rapid fire. And I was like, oh man, you know, guys need to relax, man. Maybe, you know, out of nowhere, all I hear and feel is a seep. And I got clocked with a ricochet of the bullet, and it went straight to my nose, stopped. And for a good minute, I had a piece of a bullet lodged into me. And man, what can I tell you? If I didn't have my glasses or my earmuffs on, I think it would have been worse. I probably would have had no eyes right
lost
now.
an eye.
Yeah, probably would have lost an eye. But you know, thank God nothing really happened. You got kicked out of the range, thank God, you know. But at the end of the day, just because you want to look cool or want to look something, it's fine, man. But do not do it while other people are there. If you want to go and do that stuff for yourself, hey, more power to you. But always gun safety and training. That's why we believe in that every day. All these guns were checked not once, not twice, but 3 times before we did this video. We made sure everything is safe. We made sure that no ammunition is in any magazine. You see how Wadi has it. He doesn't have no mags inside his. I brought my mags in mine, but never have new ammunition. Ammunition is nowhere near this video right now. So again, this is our little 2024 recap video of what we purchased. Now we do have a lot more, but I feel like if we kept here, I think we would never would have finished the video. And
we'll probably be here for the rest of the day.
well, and this is only 1 year, guys. So this is pretty much like a sprinkle on the cupcake. We got a lot more, and we keep on doing it because, you know, we like to train and we like to show people what we do. This is the life. This is the life that we live. Nice, crispy morning, Florida, cold weather. Can't beat it, guys. As a goodbye, we want to say to you guys thank you. Thank you for hitting the 12,000 subscribers that we just hit. Man, thank you.
That's amazing.
And yeah, we've
Not
actually
even 1 year.
We only started 1 year. We've been doing this more and longer. I believe. How many years do you have in law enforcement?
18.
18. And I have 12 years in law enforcement. So it's, you know, all combined, and everybody you see that on our videos, they come from every walk of law enforcement life. Corrections, fire, police, marshal, everything that you see is always somebody that we know that we live the same life. So as a goodbye, we want to tell you guys thank you. Thank you for looking at the videos, and also God bless. See y'all boys again. Have a good one, guys.
All right, fellas.